But before I start, there is one thing about to say is that this time around, I'm going to show you the content of the game in a very compact. So it's just a special version from the original. So it's slightly different from the original. And currently it is still in the process of production. So it might be that it's not in perfection in some parts, but please be
So they have videos.
So now we'd like to switch the screen to the video.
This is
So from here,
everyone, calm
we
down.
start from here, right? Yeah. So we just opened the door. So this is the grassland area. So Cloud have fled from Midgard and are going to the south of Midgard in the grassland area. And they're staying in a town in a place called Calm. But Shinra have heard that the Avalanche are staying there, so are attacked and are escaping from Calm, which is here. So in terms of the rebirth, game experience will start from here. So the world map characterizes is how we've shown. And in the previous promotion, the reason why we show this was that meaning. So this is the field. Wow, wow, this is the field. Is this the field? What's this? So it's in this field that the world map, we have it as one space, and within that we have this grassland area and other areas, and within that area there's towns as well as dungeons that are in a seamless as a big world map. So it's like an open world. So it's like
Oh, Bear looks so excited to be there.
So you're able to go through the lands which are connected.
Oh, snap.
You're able to feel directly the Final Fantasy Rebirth world. So if you actually live in this world, this is the kind of distance you have. So in this grassland area, it's only a part of this world area, and it's just a 2-kilometer area. So even if you explore this, it won't end.
Oh, Aerith is so precious.
Is so realistic. I was wondering how you're going to create this field, but we made it. Without making it, I think all the fans waiting for the remake will not be satisfied, so we made this happen. Fantastic. These areas, you have all the areas surrounding all the planet that is so beyond description. You'd like to go everywhere.
Dude, the seamless
Now
of
they
just like,
already
hey, it started.
And in this title, you can go.
I mean, they all walk back to him.
As well as change party members as you'd like. This time, I'd like to show you how you can switch a various party members, and you can switch from the command pane. You don't have to use VHS. You don't need that one.
Look at the map, it's so big.
So it's so modern. You can use smartphones to switch parties. And going back to the game, you can see the Billy's farm where we'd like to take a look at it. There will be encounters with enemies, yes. And in terms of distance, about 1 kilometer or so, you will be walking in that direction. So I'd like to give some explanation. Walking along the road, and in front of you, you can see some enemies in front of you. So we'd like to explain battle system. This time, the battle system, we have a synergy system. There's a synergy ability and synergy skill. First, I'd like to start with a synergy skill. Crowd is utilizing the power from Aerith, and Tifa uses the magical power from Aerith,
So
and try
cool.
to conduct a combination attack in the air, and you can just guard or charge the attack or combination attacks. These actions and technical synergy can be utilized. You do not have to use ATBs, so you can use this while ATB gauge is filling up.
Yeah, they just expand upon it
This is
without
something
waiting for
different
stuff.
from the first title. You can see more technical aspect of the battle. You do not have to wander around
So
while the ATB gauge fills up. Yes, you can use combination attacks. And the synergy skill, crowd Aerith combination and Aerith Tifa combination was shown, but we have every combination of every party member for that synergy skill, so please learn every combination and synergy skills as you'd like. you picked various items on the field. Yes, there are so many items on the field, and some of you have played this on a
Being
trial.
open world isn't a new
but
thing,
there's
though.
a crafting or item transmutation
That was shown in
systems
the
as well,
TGS demo.
and you can pick some dropped items from the enemies and gather various items, and you can craft or transmute various items. You can use a potion. By doing so, you can create various items, and when you become more mature, a defense gear or armor equipment, or you can reinstate your gears. And this can be used from the start to the end of the game. Please use this item transmutation or
Please
crafting
use it.
function. Oh, it's something we saw in the previous titles at the time of Final Fantasy V or so. Many people love this kind of thing. That's true. Please pick everything on the field. And then I'd like to ask you to explore in the field. So there's so many wide field areas you can go down from here, yes, from the hill. And also you can climb up to the hill and mountains. There are so many field actions prepared for this title. Oh, you can move very freely compared to the previous title. There's more flexibility
Talk about the
in movement.
bunnies!
And also this, you can see some animals walking around. And also everybody loves this Shinra boxes. You can identify Shinra boxes.
Ooh, there's a
Everybody
baby
likes to
Chocobo!
slash Shinra boxes, so please slash them
Oh,
off.
the baby Chocobo! This one's yellow.
In addition to that, as you are walking, there's a very small Chocobo, and you can follow the Chocobo.
He has a green butt.
And he says, please follow me. And we can see some signposts.
A baby Chocobo.
And when you fix this signpost at the game, you can use this as a fast travel point.
Look at him just
And from
waiting
the
eagerly. He's
large
like,
perspective,
ooh.
this
Thank
Chocobo
you
will
for
be
the
very
sign.
delighted. He's so cute. And
Pet him.
after fixing
Pet
signpost,
him.
you can create trust with this Chocobo, and you can give some reaction to this Chocobo. So cute. And depending on the area, the reactions may vary. So please try it. And you can use this as a fast travel point as well as these benches. Oh, fantastic benches. But this is different. Oh? Oh, he's using cushion.
Hmm?
And in the world map, so the bench is so old and dirty, so you need to use cushions.
Yeah, I
think
said that
Cloud
in
would
my
like
coverage.
to use cushions when he'd like to sit on the bench. So you recover your life point, then we'd like to show you Red 13, give you some explanation of Red 13.
Yeah, why is he winded all the time?
Red 13 is designed for the near-range attackers. You can show various special moves close to enemies, and you can charge your ATB gauge to use a very powerful ATB skills. I'm going to use this. This
Yes.
is very powerful.
Stardust
and
Ray or
it is
whatever.
very,
So powerful.
Useful move, Stardust Ray. And Red 13 has another special one, that is the Vengeance Gauge. When you protect or guard the attacks of enemies, you can charge Vengeance gauge, and when you feel that, you can go into the Vengeance mode with the special abilities you can use in that state. It's not that Red 13 can just go into the enemy's attack, but also you can guard the attacks from enemies. Then you can use very special mode Red 13, and you can do counter, and that is very refreshing. So Red 13 has been very differentiated from other characters, so please enjoy playing and using Red 13. Red 13, I'd like to play this character, which we could not use in the previous title, and many times were complained about that. Finally, we can use Red 13, and you can swim in the river. You can swim in the river or in the ocean, maybe legendary. The submarine material.
Like imagine like
just
swimming out in the ocean
swimming,
and
you
then
can
getting
climb
lost and you
ropes,
can't find
or you can
your
use
island.
wire hooks. There are so many various world actions so that you can enjoy exploring the various places of the world. You can swim, and you have 260 meters to the destination. The field is so big. this time, as I mentioned earlier, this is something you can see. Cloud would like to rent a Chocobo to the Swamplands. Swamplands.
The Swamplands!
So I think you can tell when you play the original version, you can see. So we are going to Chocobo Ranch. We are going to Chocobo
The
Ranch
snake!
so that we can go to the Swamplands. Everybody loves Chocobo Ranch, and he's the Bill, Chocobo Bill. I will ignore him this time, but you can meet him here.
He looks
Yes,
so
just
the
to show
same!
a glimpse of him. Now we are here, and we here would like to rent Chocobo so that we can go to Swamplands. And in this title, Chocobo offers the various characteristics. Some Chocobos can climb up a hill, or some Chocobo can fly in the sky, or some go over the water or sea at a very high speed. And you can use a Chocobo to go various places. That is one of the uniqueness of this title. And this Billy, Chocobo Billy, when you played the last title, you should remember a Chocobo some, but there are people owning Chocobo or farming Chocobo is something we try to be detailed about in this title, and this Chocobo Billy is a
1,000
very
gil.
important character in this title. I see. Yes, and now we are now trying to rent the Chocobo, but we were asked to catch a Chocobo who went away from the ranch. Now we are going to catch a Chocobo. In the original version, do you remember how we catch Chocobo? I think.
Why is he talking about Cloud's hair?
Chocobo
He's
and
talking about
other
Cloud's hair.
monsters, and we should kill.
Saying it probably looks like
monsters
Chocobo
from
hair.
right? Yes, that is correct. Yes, that reminded me. Yes, good memory. And in this title, how we are going to get Chocobo is something I'd like to show you and explain to you from now. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, she's cute!
And she's Kuloe, sister of Chocobo Billy. Now, after catching Chocobo, Chocobo Billy will tell you how to ride on the Chocobo. Now we are going to catch a Chocobo.
Let's Choco. I can't even speak English anymore. I tried to say let's catch a Chocobo, but that's too many syllables.
I remember that, yes. In the original version, that was some symbolic.
I
but
broke.
In this title, you can see the actual footprints here. It's so real, and you should follow
The
and
footsteps.
track these footprints of Chocobo. In the original version, we couldn't make it, but this is actually what's happening in the title. You should follow the Chocobo footprints in this manner, and as you walk in the world map, you can identify
You see the feathers on the
Chocobo
floor?
footprints, and you can trace them back so that you can move forward, and then you can meet a bunch of Chocobo groups.
In the original. So yeah, we found Chocobo. So let's go and capture Chocobo. So how do you think that we're going to capture Chocobo in this
Oh, this one is ready to ride.
Using a net? Using a net, right?
Where are my greens?
So let's actually try it out. So how are we going to capture Chocobo? In this one, it's a stealth mini game for capturing the Chocobo. So in the stealth mini code, so that Chocobo doesn't realize, we are very careful so that we don't have ourselves in the sight of Chocobo. So this is the first one, so it's very easy. So if you're very careful of Chocobo not looking at you, so we said that there are Chocobo with various capabilities, but it's coming to become more and more difficult. So when it becomes a red Chocobo, it's going to be difficult. But even if you fail, you can retry. So there's no penalties. I want you to make a lot of opportunities. So you want to move when Chocobo's not looking. And where you see it over there is Pico, is the Chocobo you want to catch this time around. It's very careful.
His name is
it's
Pickle?
hiding, but I think they will realize it's very good to detect. So in those cases,
Why is he looking at us?
very
How
cute,
can he see
very
us?
cute, but staring at you, right?
Yeah. I
So
was like,
in
why
this
is he
case,
just
you want
staring
to
at
throw a
us?
stone so that you're able to divert the view and capture during those times.
That's a big stone.
So by throwing a stone, you're able to divert the view. So this is the opportunity. So during this opportunity, you go and you get on. You get on. And this is like when a cat feels safe when you grab. Chocobo feels a sense, and then you can become very close with Chocobo and able to utilize Chocobo because you have this bond, you have this trust relationship. Oh, and you can provide the Giza green. And as you explore the world map, you will be utilizing Chocobo quite a lot, not just riding, but it has various parts. And you're able to customize various things, so you're able to customize the Chocobo and create
Is it
your
February
own
yet?
Chocobo
Come
as you
on.
explore the world map. So cute. You feel like this sense of affinity.
Oh, it's
Red
showing that he
13
can
seems
sniff.
to be very wary. So I think they might be feeling something. So Chocobo is a bit hungry, so he's going to go back to the
Oh,
branch.
is he
So he looks
hungry?
very happy. So he's come back. So as you just saw, the world is vast, which I think we've been conveyed. So going back to Chocobo's branch, going back to where you come is a bit of a troublesome.
All that walking and we only
for
went
those
like
places
2
that you
feet.
visited before, you can
I like that the map
register
covers
that as a
where you
fast
haven't
track.
been yet, so then that way
very
you can keep
fast
track.
action. So I want you to utilize this fast track function. And over there, you see Chocobo already back in the ranch. Yes, Chocobo's back.
Eat that,
This
eat
time,
that.
Chocobo
said.
wants to capture you ride, and then you go to exploration. But this is
Aerith's
the
just
first
talking to the
Chocobo.
Chocobo.
So it's a tutorial. So this time we've had the Chocobo to come back to the ranch to provide various lecture. So we're going to prepare so the green, old green Chocobo green is saying, please wait. So utilizing this time, we want to showcase some of the elements of the exploration of world map whilst we wait for Chocobo to finish eating. So we're going to go out and then oh wow, it's Chadley. Chadley, have you forgotten me? With those cute
Of
eyes?
course I didn't forget
If you say, I don't remember you, Chadley will sleep. But of course, we remember Chadley. And of course, all of you would remember Chadley. But in the combat intel, we provided, and by accomplishing that, it came up with something. So Cloud was prompted, so said that Chadley said, I want to go to the world map. So he's now made his research to world map. So by exploring the world map and from the knowledge that you've
Oh my god, he
you're
looks
able to
so
develop
cute
material. So
now.
basically, he's saying that, let's cooperate together. So I think Chadley has a story of his own. So he wants to
Chadley side quests?
this is a very important element to explore the world map. He's saying that Shinla, the old remnant wave tower.
Oh my gosh, we have to do tower stuff in the open world too?
Utilizing that,
What, in the
will be
Zelda?
able to explore the world map. So activating various communication towers, able to expand the areas he is able to explore, and he's saying that let's expand this world map. So it's a game to explore the world map, and that is his intention, and Cloud also follows on that too. So the Remnant Wave Tower, we're going to initiate that. So he's saying it's very close by, over there. It's just there. So
Oh!
it's better just you go there yourself because it's so close. So
That has
the
to be
world
my.
is going to be in your hands. But the first, he's saying, let's do it together. So let's initiate the first one or activate the first
Hold
one.
on, I gotta tweet out that Chadley's Chadley, so cute.
So Chadley is in the world map. So we've given him a new uniform, like a Boy Scout costume. So as you can see, under the Remno Wave Tower, there's the activation terminal. So this is
so cute.
By putting in the module that was received earlier, the Remno Wave Tower will be activated. So we've been very careful with the mechanics here. So this has the fantasy elements and the light elements, which is the Final Fantasy VII. Wow, it's really good for my heart, I suppose.
Yes, Final Fantasy is good for all of our hearts.
The world map close to the Remno Wave Tower, you're able to detect, and Chadley knows where they want to explore or investigate. So like this. So Chadley is searching, investigating, and then, as you can see, on the area maps, the area Chadley wants you to investigate will appear.
Okay, we'll go be playing for 500 hours. I know they said 100 plus, but they didn't also include the fact that it's also 500 hours.
Which is the objective Cloud and Chadley.
Price. It's 500 hours.
So currently we're going to activate the Remno Wave, and we've done some analysis. So let us develop one materia.
What story? So I don't know. I'm over here collecting towers and doing the hunts and doing the side quests. My bad. Oh, what? We have to go to Com? Oh, whoops, I forgot.
So there's various things. So you're able to develop and select the one that you want to use, like this. So there are various materials you've never come across. So there are very convenient materia.
This game already.
Noda-san loves
what is this vacuum cleaner? What is this little vacuum cleaner?
So let us try one. So it's around 800 meters difference. So from Calm to
wait, so can you pin it? I didn't see if they pinned it or they just like highlighted it.
Now Chocobo's ready. We're going to ride on Chocobo and see how convenient Chocobo is. Okay, we're going to ride on Chocobo and go to the place, go to our destination. That one, that Pico, right? Pico is ready. So we're going to whistle. Oh, Pico's Pico's come. So Red 13 too. So that's Red 13, right? They're riding. Red 13's riding. Wow. So as you can see, Chocobo's running. Sometimes Chocobo realizes, detects something. So from the smell, if you smell,
it's gotta be where the bunnies are. It has to be wherever there's bunnies, there's treasure. So that way you know to get on your Chocobo. If you're just roaming around and you see a bunny, there's treasure. Calling it now, because I noticed that in my footage, and now I see the bunnies again next to the treasure.
So Chocobo.
Bunny treasure confirmed.
You don't want to capture a wild rabbit.
What in the tree?
That's the Moogle house. Moogle house.
That's the Moogle house.
Did you realize?
It's Gold Saucer.
I loved Gold Saucer, so I don't have time, so we have to skip here.
We were just talking about that earlier.
So
does it have kids? Does it need Kupo nuts?
And this time, the combat request of Chadley will be conducting, but normally there are various like mini games and the story to analyze and to be able to solve the mystery. It's really vast, but due to time this term around, we will be explaining the one with the combat. So we've arrived.
There she is. My. Why was there space in that in Japanese? I can't believe the Moogle house is there, and that probably means it's not going to be a mini game in Gold Saucer because it's like out in the wild, so it might just be a side quest where you can go get Koopa nuts for the Moogle.
It's like explanation at the zoo.
Since it's out in there.
So it's like audio guide. And it's not the key tips for combat. The world map content of Chadley is not something that you let players to grow and increase levels, but rather we wanted to create a story behind all of the elements in the world. It's not that you are just fighting and defeating enemies, but I'd like you to know the details about each monster and how they live. That is something we created in this content, and then you can combat them. So it's like a well-created.
Now, this person, whoever's demoing, is really good at the game.
Very strong monsters, and a trial play you can battle with this monster, but you should be well prepared, or you'll be killed, beaten by these monsters. They are so strong and powerful. And here, I'd like to talk about synergy ability.
No,
hitching from synergy skills. You should charge the gauge and consume the gauge to use that synergy ability. And how you can charge this?
Okay, I needed to know this.
When you consume ATB gauge, then you can charge the synergy gauge. So when you use ATB more and more,
oh, whenever you use your ATB gauge, what in the air, Eric? What are you doing, Eric? What in the Doctor Strange are you doing? What?
The synergy ability, and if you'd like to show the synergy ability between Cloud and Red XIII, and then you to increase the synergy gauge of both characters, Cloud and Red XIII, so I should switch characters and increase the gauge. So, switching characters would lead to better battles. That is something we'd like to highlight. You should not use just
that
one
makes
character,
sense. Using ATB gauge gets you the synergy stuff. That is good to know.
Switching characters, and then you can use move. In the previous title, you can just use Cloud only, but in this title, you can use various characters. And
that wasn't even a limit break.
Utilize synergy ability, which
that was an ATB gauge move.
Playing this game.
Opening gates to the Spider-Verse.
Is on the increase. I'd like to release the synergy ability. They are still strong.
And it's still there.
AP is on the decrease. I think you should cure yourself. Yes, let us cure ourselves. Be ready, and after this attack, we'd like to use.
Oh no, they're out of time. They didn't do all of the things. So I guess if you're out of time, you can still finish the fight. You just don't get that thing. Okay, that's good to know.
Then chain ability. This is a synergy ability.
So wow, using ATB, don't waste your ATB gauge, or you won't be able to do synergy moves.
Assault.
Oh my god, 10 out of 10. This game's game of the year.
So cool.
Good luck every game that's coming out. It's game of the year.
Cool. Yes, this special move, synergy, is so.
I know there's a lot of games coming out next year, especially in January, February, but game of the year.
So please learn them and use them to the extent possible. There's every combination, every character, right? Yes, that is correct. And that is.
You can see the Chocobo tracks.
Map,
you actually travel a lot of stuff. Like, I know the map looks gigantic,
you can see the map is
but
so big, so large,
you actually travel far.
And this time, some of you.
Where is this?
You can.
Why has that man got a gun? Wait, where is this?
Mercenary quest. There are so many people in need. You can start quests. When you go to cities, you can start various quests. You can see some green icons on top of some of the.
Literally in January alone, Yakuza or Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth comes out in January. Persona 3 comes out in February. Grand Blue Relink comes out in February.
Governor of Calm.
Metal Gear
Tank and Calm.
Snake Eater comes out next year. There's a lot of good games coming out next year, but this is game of the year, so it doesn't matter.
I will ignore him because I don't have time. Like, this is Calm. Yes, you can see this is Calm. Calm.
Yeah, don't show us anything. I don't want to see anything else.
So many people living here. And as you are walking around in the city, it's difficult to identify who's in.
Oh my god, they're dancing! Never mind, show me everything. I'm just kidding.
For some people. And in this world,
yeah, Calm looks kind of different.
Functions, you don't have to go around. There's some.
But now that I see the little thing in the center, I'm like, okay, wait, no, yeah, that is Calm.
Give notice own
Is someone
quests.
getting married?
So,
Wait, why
as
is that man kneeling?
can
Wait,
see
hold
this.
on. Was there a proposal?
This is the notice board. When you see notice board, you can see some quests or requests on the board. So from here, you can start
There's
quests.
hunts.
It's so
There's
helpful.
quest boards.
So just an
There's
example.
stealth
I'd
Metal
like
Gear
to
mini
pick
games.
This one that is livestock Spain. This is the quest. You can start initiating the quest, or you can do several tasks in parallel as you move forward in the story. It's not that the tasks would be discontinued. You can just continuously
Oh man,
receive
game of the year.
as many as possible, and you can complete tasks as you'd like. I see. Now, in this quest, as time is limited, I'm going to use fast travel, where I've never visited, but you need to go to that place to use fast travel in the original game. And this is the person who's in need and the client. In this quest, maybe we need to dig deep about these characters, or they make some requests to solve problems for them. So by finishing various quests, you can learn many things about this world.
Look at that guy's hat.
In the original, I skipped or I went through without doing anything, but no, Calm is the first place you go to in this title, so you can do many things, not just characters. Together
Calm
with
is the first place you go
Cloud,
through in this
some
title, even though we already knew
character
that.
playing the major
It's just
role. In
confirming.
this quest, Red
Is that a
XIII
Rottweiler?
is with Cloud. So Cloud plus someone from your party will play mercenarily, and by doing so you can build trust and better relations with Cloud, and you can imagine how that will play out in the later part of the game. And then the livestock was attacked by some...
You will build relationship better with Cloud, and you'll figure out how that plays out later, which means whoever you start taking out on side missions will determine your date at the Gold Saucer.
Red XIII is so in a hurry. He's like, and a dog chasing sheep is so motivated.
He's so cute.
And when you look into this place, you can see the story will unfold.
There's like a lot of like cutscene things versus like
Red
talking
XIII said
mouse.
it's been several days.
Because I think that was a lot of people's issues with Final Fantasy 16, whereas that like
so demotivated after
there's just like
finding that out. And
spiritless
Cloud says
cutscenes,
that we
or not
should rely on
cutscenes, like
Chocobo.
spiritless
And Chocobo
like
in this world has a very good sense of
NPC
smell
conversations
and better than
versus
Red
like
XIII.
actual little cutscenes.
Not just wandering around the world map, but also there are so many quests, and you can
Yeah,
problem
like
solve with
14.
Chocobos. And Red XIII does not like Chocobo will overtake his ability, but when you scent on the Chocobo, then you can track the scent path.
Ah.
Red XIII says, well, I can track this. Red XIII is trying to compete against Chocobo.
Oh, let
But
Red
when
do
you
it.
track the scent, then you can smell again, so that you can see the route of the scent. And when you follow this along, you can move to the next phases of the story. So
yeah, I don't
Chocobo is
know.
very important,
I mean,
not
I'm gonna
just
play this
wandering
multiple
around the map, but
times,
also various
so I want to
quests
get
in
all
the
the
title.
scenes for Gold Saucer
And
naturally.
This is how it works. 30 minutes have passed. It's so
Guys, it was 30
fantastic.
minutes?
And from this and onwards, please
I feel like that was
play it by
5.
yourself.
Do it
So this
again.
is something I can show you.
Do it
was so
again.
quick. Well, we're still in Calm, the first city, and there are so many things in front of you in the story. There are so many things we have to know. I'm interested in the swamplands.
Yes, I too am interested in the swamplands.
Not just Chocobo.
I wonder if they're gonna
There's
force us to
so
fight the
many
snake
bowling
and not
contents.
like
This is the first area. This is just the first city, but so
avoid
many
it.
things that we learn here. So many contents till the end of the title, right? That is correct. So fantastic. And the battle system, combat system, it looks so exciting. Yes, it is well crafted, and also in the trial play, many people touched on that, and we received very good feedback and very delighted. Yes, we'd like to consider what would be the best approach to move in the battle.
I think
Not
I'm
just
gonna.
combat
I think my
battle,
first
but
playthrough,
also
I am always
Chocobos.
gonna probably
Not
favor
just
Aerith.
that, vehicles, but it's like they are party member in a way. Yes, and they are so cute.
Just because, I mean, we know. I just want to experience it.
So Hamaguchi-san, there is something that you still want to show.
What do you want to show? Wait.
On this TGS stage, it wanted to showcase the video or the title, but normally if I planned that, it would take 2 hours just for my part. So, but the director said that you can't have all of the TGS. Of course, that's no surprise, but so this time around, I kind of shrank it into a half an hour. So the basic systems of the game, I've only been able to explain that, but there are
I just want to make sure I put a marker
of the games which I was not able to
on the stream just in case.
Showcase today. So I would like to have this opportunity because you're all here to cut some part, and a lot of people are participating online too. So today we would like to share some new information. Therefore, there are various informations, and it's information only for Grassland. It's not everything, but I'm so glad I came here today.
I am too.
I've kind of made that into 2 to 3 minutes video, so I would like to show this for the first time. Great.
I don't know what to expect. What's gonna happen?
Please.
What's gonna happen?
So you're able to make reactions. Please feel to make. So this is the Moogle house.
I just talked about this earlier.
So cute.
Yeah, they're definitely not going to be in the gold sauce. They're just going to be out in the wild, being the best. Oh my god, the bandits are back.
And then the various characters are coming to the world map together with Cloud escaping or fleeing from Midgar. So there's various stories. They have various stories. They're kind of being beaten. They're being beaten.
They're being beaten.
They're characters that I love. And in this one,
Queen. Oh, this is the new minigame.
And this card game is that there's a story. So from the start till the end, you're able to play during the game. I just showed you just a bit.
They're like, stand back, Final Fantasy VIII.
You're able to
Queen's
customize
blood is
and
in.
attach cards. What was that card game? So I'm showing you bits and pieces. So this is different from Chocobo Race, but as a tutorial for Chocobo for you to be able to get used to Chocobo, this itself is enjoying. So the characters we saw earlier will appear on Quest.
Oh, she's so adorable.
And you're able to see the relationships and the background of these characters. This is where Aerith is the protagonist. So the theme is the flower in terms of the quest. So in the previous one, we saw this, right? In the previous title.
Oh, we get to pick our flowers again?
I think they were picking flowers. Aerith was picking the flowers. And not just the monsters we saw earlier. There are very strong monsters that appear if you are able to conquer some requests.
So there's hunts, and then there's request monsters?
So this, if you are able to finish a certain condition, it appears. It's a very rare monster. So there's the piano. Oh, piano.
Oh my
piano? B? Can it be? So it's now like a different game. So it's now a rhythm game. Wow, they're playing. It's a rhythm game. So there's more songs that he can play? Oh, where is this place? Where is this? Ah la 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 la. Oh, I'm so intrigued. What was that?
But they said we weren't going to Wu-Tai. They said we weren't going to Wu-Tai. They said we weren't going to Wu-Tai.
Said I can't present that. So you showed me bits and pieces. This is like I wanted to see many. I'm intrigued by all, but there were mini games. There were card games. What's that? So can you play that everywhere? Yes. So there's one story within it, and with the card players, you're able to resolve the mystery and solve, and it comes to a very heartbreaking or heartful end. So how much can you play?
There's like a whole storyline in the card game. Oh my
So
god.
if you play
Oh
a
my
starting bar,
god.
you won't be able to reach the main part. So there's a lot. So rather than doing everything, it should be that you should be selective and do the things that you like. And then once you go through the story, you go back. Or
No,
once
we're
you
doing it all.
clear the games, then you go back.
We're doing
So
it
I
all.
think it's really dependent
Right at
on
the
the
beginning.
individual.
Everything I like.
Wonderful. And
It's
we
perfect.
also saw the
10 out of 10.
piano.
Game of the year. That's it.
Piano, those who played, I'm sure it's a reminiscence. So you will get the final heaven. You remembered? So I
In the piano?
would like to go and capture the final heaven.
In the piano?
Actually, today I showed you a video, but I said it was for the grassland, but there are different information, so the piano is one in a different area. And the reason why I include that today is because that minigame, I wanted Noda-san you to play today. So it's like a sound game. It's a sound game, but that sound game has very original in terms of the operability. So to operate the piano, play the piano is difficult, right? So you have to be careful of your right hand, left hand. Yes, of course. So much pressure on me. I wonder if I can do it. Okay.
Okay.
Can I play?
Whatever.
Right, we have it over there.
Whatever
so this is the
they
playground.
say, they just confirmed Final Heaven is in the game.
RL, so right hand, left hand. So
That means literally the things that I talked about earlier about having limit breaks that you can get the way that you do in the original. That means we got to be able to get Omni Slash and everything in the gold saucer and stuff.
So I want you to play the songs that you like and like you to share that. So you can really become a piano master. So I might be able to play one song, right? Yes. The developer staff was able to play and show that to everybody. I'd like to see that.
Oh man. Play the piano without missing a note trophy.
So this time, if you press the button in the middle and select the song, so Final Fantasy VII, whether you're Aerith camp or T-Hack team, the user is able to discuss. But today I'm going to be nasty, and we have the theme for Aerith and Tifa. So Noda-san, I want you
it's gonna be nasty.
Which camp you are. Noda-san, are you Aerith camp or Tifa camp?
Uh-oh. Don't anger the crowds. No.
Okay.
No. Don't do this.
So I'm going to pick Aerith because I've no choice. So I've no choice, but I'm going to pick Aerith.
Don't anger. Don't poke a bear.
So yes. So you've got this Buster Sword as you play. Can I? So there's the countdown. Come on, go.
How does this work? Oh.
Away.
Oh my god, that's so dun dun dun.
Okay, got
Dun,
it. Got it.
dun,
Nice.
dun,
Okay.
dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, that's so hard, actually.
But you're doing it. You're doing it okay.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh no, that's pretty easy.
Okay, got
Dun,
it.
dun, dun.
I got it.
Dun, 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 dun. Huh?
Wonderful, lovely.
This is where my rhythm game comes out.
Yeah, I got it.
Doom, 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 boom, boom, boom. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, ba-da-bum. Oh, yeah, I got this. Dun, dun, dun.
You're doing well. You're doing well. It's the first time. Considering it's your first time.
Bum, bum. Oh, yeah, this is easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I got this. 100%. Oh, whoops. I would have missed that one because I didn't do it at the same time.
So not just the right hand side, if you have to use your left-hand side, unless you're used, you do come to a panic. And the music, there are various music notes in the world.
Knowing the music is gonna help so much.
Find the song and make those challenges.
Oh yeah, this feels good. This feels good.
Now close.
Was someone singing?
This is that level 3 song.
I thought he was about to start singing. That's okay. No, that's a little difficult. That would be a little difficult.
Very.
That would be a little difficult at the end.
It's so exciting. I can play this forever. Frank.
Oh, that's so fun.